Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to Caveman to Cosmos. Today, we'll be getting back to our stone toolmakers and seeing if we can pump out that Neanderthal culture. As it is, we're still in the very early game, so a lot of things are just pressing the spacebar and letting time go by. Still, it's a comfortable experience, and we can talk to each other while we do that. We like talking, you know, if that wasn't obvious at this point. Alright. So what's going on now? Like for real. Did we miss the Neanderthal culture? Did somebody else get out a storage pit? Yeah, one moment. We can check this out real quick. Maybe. Might be able to check this out real quick. We swear there's gotta be something. This is a bad idea. We're just gonna crank out a bunch of trackers, volcano eruptions, cave dwelling, culture Neanderthal. Oh, whoops, right. We gotta right click on that. Come on now. Let's not make this an episode scanning the Sevapedia episode 2. An improved and connected or manufactured stone. Oh, you've got to be joking. So we actually need stone near our town. Well, you're first in line, Maya. We mean nothing up this area. Washington, D.C. doesn't have any, no, that's a forest. You are burnt, Maya. You are super burnt. We're gonna roll over your society. Groundstone 2. Oh, right, because we screwed up there. That's okay. Alright. Right now, we're just trying to pump through the tech as fast as we can. It'll put us ahead, and being put ahead is really all we need right now.
The ground was stone, but I ground it, and it not stone no more.
Yeah, the thing that makes no sense. Alright, so we're gonna just start automate hunting with all of our trackers. That will start giving us experience, and culture, and food, and therefore growth. What did we say? From here on out, we probably will have a bit of a buffer zone to send our animals back. Like, just like that. As more trackers go out, you'll invariably start hearing more of those triumphant horn calls. And as they go out to hunt, they will also continue to explore. Eventually, you will start subduing animals. It's only a matter of time, really. When you do, always bring your animals back to this place, use them for whatever building you possibly can before you sacrifice them. Always keep one extra animal of every given type all the way forever. Don't ever get rid of them. There are good reasons for this. We'll explain later when you get into the era of domestication. Cultural identity, always good.
Ritual will always mean throwing away something. Destroying our corn or wine upon the altar.
All of your hunters and trackers. Oh, well, that's really, really disappointing. So all of your hunters and trackers should get hunter and snare as their first things. We just really hope you didn't just get annihilated like we did right there from a tabor. That's fine. We're not gonna think too terribly much of it. As you do this kind of thing, you'll continue to get more food and more hammers going back to your cities, and that will speed things up, thus further incentivizing you to get more trackers. Actually, this is only the basic thing. We're pumping out trackers right now, so they send more hammers and food home so that we can pump out different guys faster. Specifically, Clubman. Because we're going to be able to pump them out very quickly, and then we're going to ground pound the Maya into dust. Because we need their stone. Because we want to have Neanderthal culture. We are the wealthiest civilization in the world. That's always nice. And we think we're finally going to go toward theft as our military.
In the hearts and in the soul of its people.
Alright. So we just got another tracker. Again, you just send them out on automate hunt. And eventually they'll live or they'll die. Yep. Because that's how it is. Hopefully in time... Well, that's lame. Hopefully, in time, they'll be good enough to not die all the time. But, we'll see. Yeah, carry on then. Bring them to the edge of the territory. It actually might be better just to start marching all of them down here specifically, which we think we're going to actually do. Alright. Keep going. Damn, this Ethiopian Empire is really pissing us off. We don't know what they're doing to be so good, but we don't like it. We don't like it at all. Probably gonna get some kind of cool... no, we don't like banditry. It raises crime and unhappiness. We do, however, like games.
The
Playing a
first
game
theft
right now,
marked
after all.
Buck is fit to survive in the hostile Northland environment. It marked his adaptability, his capacity to adjust himself to changing conditions,
Indeed.
the lack of which would have meant swift and terrible death. It marked further the decay or going to pieces of his moral nature,
Indeed.
a vain thing and a handicap in the ruthless struggle for existence.
Vanity. Oh. Borders of Constantinople have expanded. You need to get covered this river valley here, but that's all cool. The march to victory. The march of stone. Just, you know, toss that out there. So, more or less right now, we're just having the single-minded determination to go kill all the Mayans. Nice, we finally subdued something. So we've hit a good spot here. We'll show you what to do now. So, once you have something subdued, you have to always remember to bring it back. What the heck is a saber tooth? Oh my god, we hope so bad that we hope so bad that we get like a saber tooth or something. Gonna try to run like a Mutar kind of thing here, because we've got our game, or our series Mutar, which was based off of our old game. So we're gonna try to kind of do Mutar stuff on this one. Unfortunately, we couldn't Tyrion of Gondor, which is why we're Mansa Musa of Japan. But you know, one of the packages didn't work right. The mods. So, oh, they already have a workshop and everything. Well, we're gonna move in. We're gonna take that, obviously. Very nice. Just gonna take their gatherer. We've been needing one of those. No, no. We specifically said the taper is separate. Oh boy. Sometimes it does that. It's super annoying, but what can you do? We think spiked clubmen.
Yesterday's
Probably
home
what we're gonna
runs
be doing.
don't win today's games.
It's true. They don't. So we have a mod edition on this called Surround and Destroy. It means that if you have a guy on the other side, you get like a 1% plus or something like that. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna keep on going on. We're, yeah, we're cool with the... No, it's just another gatherer. Oh, we got killed by a gatherer? No, that was a clubman. Okay, that explains it. Look at that. Continue to the space that you were supposed to go to. Yes, good, good. Fuck. Saber-tooth tiger all like, hey, what you guys doing? You got room for a guy like me? No? That's cool. Sorry, man, please don't kill us. I'm gonna keep them there for a second. He's gonna get even better at killing animals. And trapping animals. We're gonna continue to send men to their deaths. Over the next 10 turns or so. We're also going to have the Brazilian taper myth. Because apparently that's a thing. Which is cool, we guess. Oh. We didn't want that. We don't know what that was. Okay, that's what that was. Gotta keep that train rolling. Soon there will be too many clubmen for them to stop. You will want to wait for a second. You want at least like 5 guys, bare minimum on this one, because it's going to take a little bit to slam through their Tribal Guardian and clubmen. Which they do have, we've seen. They've been holding still for a bit. Nice, okay. We figured if we had nothing better to do, you know. So, continue to roll your little army thing down here. Fortify your guys. They have a pretty nice space, actually, so they're probably not going to get hurt. Fortify your guys. And ensure that you aren't getting ground pounded on. If you have 2 guys on top of, or a guy on top of another guy, 2 guys in a stack, you tend to be a lot better off, and you know, you don't get attacked. Because that clubman that just ran back into his house, he doesn't want to deal with 2 guys. So as of right now, you just continue to pump that stuff out. Now that you have your enemy technically surrounded, each one of these gives like +2 or +1% to your attack next round. You just have to wait for a little bit. Now, we really, really do discourage people from waiting for a long time, because that gets really annoying and boring and tedious, but just waiting long enough so that you have a couple of nice stacks on each side is nice. Next thing we're going to do... We're going to do scraping.
Let your sharp arrows pierce the hearts of the king's enemies. Let the nations fall beneath your feet.
And, we're actually going to just start pouring out spiked clubmen now. Because the next place we're going to take is America. Oh, maned wolf. Subdued a maned wolf. That might be our first dog. The first doggos. A maned wolf. Completely different from what we had. But Mutar, some of their dogs are literally descended from dire wolves, so that's pretty cool. Alright. So we only have a few more turns left. Always at least get your guys to the border before you separate from them, because then you guarantee that they actually get to your main town. These white trackers are really good. They're highly mobile, they can move various different spaces, and you can automate hunt them at all times. Yeah, sure. It's a real shame, but what can you do? Animals are getting in the way and being stupid. Well, animals are getting in the way and our clubmen are being stupid, but it is what it is. Volcano blew up. Oh. Yeah, sure, that's why they're being stupid. That's fine. We don't care. Go back to killing wild animals. Now there is, for the record, absolutely no guarantee that we'll actually make this attack proper. But we think next turn, we've got 6 guys there. We can probably do it. Alright. Head dude, kill yourself. Really? Wow, that's actually kind of incredible. Nothing? Oh, geez. Well, guys, we guess we've underestimated the Mayans, and we're gonna have to pull out more stops. A lot more stops. Barely anything at all. Super lame. See, normally that actually would work this early in the game, but it appears that they were slightly better defended than we expected. Which is a shame, and a horror, and a terror, and all that good, horrible, not good stuff, but... yeah, maned wolf. But, what can be done, right? Nice. Subdued an RX. That means we'll have cattle eventually. And these hammers are why we have so many guys out there. Chopping.
The preparation of animal hides by traditional populations in Ethiopia.
Now that we have a buffer zone,
Today's show that
we can at least remotely work. Work a buffer zone in between them, because we have so many trackers going around. Oh, what do we got here? Nope, nothing. Just hole up and harass them and cut them off from their place. Yeah, you just keep walking around. Killed a flamingo. Little running man, little Roman runner guy. Doing his running thing. Most excellent. Yes, now go on and continue to do tracker things. And next, we'll just start sending spiked clubmen down. Do you think we'll be able to make it? Do you think we'll be able to make enough spiked clubmen? We honestly, personally don't. But you'll have to see next time when we come on in and see if we can do it. Look at our elephant head. Fear the tusks. And its great reaching tentacle all the way up to Delhi. Oh, sorry, trunk, right. Anyway, have a great night. Remember that we do daily public Patreon articles on Patreon. Link is in the description if you're interested in reading. If you haven't thumbsed up, please consider that. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider that. Have a great night.